Hello everyone, I'm Woko and welcome to Wokolandia. When something is expensive, you try to maximize everything. And despite I think I had done a pretty good job with the second great Unclean One, we have some other bits and parts for the original kit. And this little guy is probably the best miniature I have seen. Is cool, is fun, and is probably perfect for trying some color scheme. For what I see, the little Nurglings are only something fancy around your miniature. But I don't really care, I wanna make him more than a simple trinket. Also, I tell you more, this is only a simple test, but if the result is good and you guys wanna see more of them, I wanna make my own Nurgling kill team. I know, doesn't exist and I don't care. You can easily proxy some other team or use the rule from the other team. I think is cool for play with your friend. And like you see, I start with a black primer and zenithal highlight. And after that I start using speed paint orc skin. And like you see, when I apply the color, because I have already set with the zenithal highlight, the dark shadow and the bright spot, you have this awesome color transition. This color technique named Slap Chop, and you set the base at the beginning with the zenithal highlight and some white dry brush. And after that with this awesome speed paint, in this case from Army Painter, but there is a lot of different brand who made the same type of acrylic, you only color the area with a simple one layer. And because this paint is basically between a wash and a normal paint, you can see through the light and shadow previously created with your zenithal highlight and dry brush. Also the paint rests in the crevices and underline all the little detail. Basically this paint does it all by itself. Back on the miniature, you can see the paint I use on the left corner of the screen. Quite simple. At this point, after set the color base for the miniature, I start using some wash, but obviously only after the base color was dry. Ragged Flesh for all the skin and Agrax Earthshade for all the metal and the cloak. In this way I create even more depth for underlying all the little detail that in a figure so tiny is very important. And also, you know what is very important? If you like the video, press like and follow the channel. It is quite important actually for me. And here I start using my small brush for pick up every single little detail on the skin using this fluorescent yellow. This process is quite long because I need to apply different layer of paint for have a good result. But overall I reach this cool glowing green. It's like Slimer from Ghostbusters. And it fits perfectly in the Nurgle vibe. And after this long and boring step, I start using some dry brush with a simple red for underlying the cloak. And obviously I use different technique for make this little guy more interesting, but you can easily stop on the speed paint and maybe a simple dry brush over all the figure with different color. It's quite simple and the result is very cool in any case. And after this step I glue the miniature on the base. And because I don't have an idea about my kill team, I decide to keep the base very simple. Mixing PVA glue and acrylic, I create this type of texture paste. Nothing special, but is better than a simple base with a layer of color. And after some powder and a skull, this miniature is finished. Like always, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have some question, comment down below. Also remember, like, share and subscribe is the best way for support the channel and is completely free. And let me know if you wanna see more about this Nurgling kill team. And now it's time to show you my new Nurgling Hero.